You hear that? It's gorgeous out. My name's Liz. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk about death.
Death, let's talk about death. It's something that everybody does. It's something that everybody has happened to them. And we don't have answers yet. All we have is the religious speculation and, people making guesses at what happens after we die. And so I think it is really important, really, really important for us to talk about two things: how to live longer and what happens after we're dead. Because we need to answer these questions. These are the two questions that really matter in this life. How can we live longer, and what happens after we die? And so I get it. I get why people, are so crazy about religion. I mean, when I say crazy, I don't mean like crazy. I just mean people are obsessed with religion. Like when you get into a religion, it's like, finally there's safety because somebody has an answer to this question, which is actually really daunting, really big, really like crazy big, because it's scary to think about. Well, if I don't go to heaven, or if I don't go to hell, or if I don't exist after I die, I'd rather exist in hell than not exist at all. People would rather that. They'd rather exist in hell than not exist at all, because that's a scary thought. And how many people are actually okay with that? I think there actually are a lot of people who are okay with that now, but really, I think the question is still unsettling, very unsettling, so much so that people will jump at any religion, basically, to ward off the fear of not existing. It's really, really, really big, and I get it. Like, I mean, I've been there. I've been there, and I am still there. That's why I'm making this channel. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, is because I'm so interested in finding out what the world has to offer, because I believe that we have the tools to make this happen, to make reality match with fantasy. The reality of living forever with godhood. Like those are the same ideas, and we are believing them together as a mass of people on the planet. And I think it's actually creating waves of change. I think religion is actually really, really crucial for people to believe in the idea of godhood, for people to believe in the idea that we can be something more than we are in our mortal form. And I think we are becoming that. Like, I think it's becoming a reality, because the majority of people either believe that there is some kind of afterlife, and so we're making it happen, or it's that there's enough people who are actually kind of being expelled from religion, people who are no longer a part of religion, and we're still believing that we can actually be gods. So, like this common idea of godhood, I think it's actually shaping the way that the world and technology are coming together to make our dreams, our real dreams, come true. And I think the biggest dream that we have is to live a good life, and live it as long as we possibly can. Honestly, people grieve the loss of somebody who dies too early, and who's to say what's too early, when in reality we all die. We all die at some point, and our lives are pretty short in comparison to the long stretch of reality, and the evolution of the world and the planet, and our cultures, ourselves. The evolution of everything, we're pretty short as far as our amount of time that we're allowed on the planet. So, like, what are we going to do with the time that we are allotted? Well, hopefully we're going to begin to change things so that we are allotted more time, because the things that we can do when we start putting our minds together, like, it's only been like how many years now since minds have been able to put things together in some kind of format to actually begin working with the tools that we have in a contributed teamwork kind of setting. That's amazing. We've been able to come together and actually make the kind of tools that we have. I mean, God, we made it to the moon. What? That's amazing. There's so many advances in science where, I mean, like, and I know some people are actually believing that we haven't been to the moon. Okay, all right, do your thing. But honestly, like, we have cell phones. Who cares if we've been to the moon? We have cell phones. That's a tangible reality that you have in your hands, that you can see. You have a cell phone in your hand that can take video, that can record audio, that can capture moments for you, that can help you connect to somebody on the other side of the planet instantly. Like, technology is amazing. Technology is amazing. We've shortened the distance of travel, essentially, by having phones, because now you can actually talk to somebody who doesn't even live even close to you. That was time travel before. That was time travel, and we have that, and so what I'm saying is technology is getting better and better and better, because we're able to bring minds together, and the reality is that the minds that we have coming together, these are short-term lives. Like, this person, they only have 80 years. This person, they only have 100 years. This other person, 20, and we're bringing these great minds together to combine ideas instead of just having singular ideas that can't go anywhere because we don't have enough tools, we don't have enough resources on our own. But when we bring all the resources together, all the different minds, we can create so much more. And I believe that's what we're doing, is we're bringing all of these different lives together of people who, have amazing ideas, amazing techniques, and amazing skills and technology. And we're bringing them together because we actually have more technology to bring us together now. The internet, the phones, the different ways that we can connect through Twitter, through Skype, through all these different methods. And we're communicating better, we're communicating more, we have more to offer each other when we do communicate. So I believe that technology is actually our salvation. I believe that we are actually building our godhood. I believe we are building ourselves into gods. And it's going to be amazing to watch. It's going to be simply amazing. Simply fucking amazing. So I'm excited for the future. I hope you are. I hope you are excited for the future. See you next time.